Long ago, in the hills of Nusuka, where the wind sings to the trees and the sun kisses the red earth, there lived a girl named Adaize. She was tall and graceful like an antelope. Her hair was long and black like the night, and her skin glowed like fresh palm oil under the sun. But it wasn't just her beauty that made her special, it was the quiet spirit she carried. Adaisi was gentle. She didn't speak much, not because she was proud, but because her mind often drifted. She forgot things, names, faces, even her own thoughts. People whispered behind her back, but she never grew angry. She just smiled softly and kept walking. She had two close friends, Ngozi and Ifeoma. The three girls were always together, but everyone noticed one thing. Wherever they went, all eyes followed Adaeze. Boys would greet the group, but only speak to her. Her beauty made her shine like the morning sun, and her friends stood in her shadow. Then came Chika, a fine young man from a rich family. But Chika was different. He didn't chase her like the others. He spoke gently, waited patiently, and saw beyond her beauty. He saw the kindness in her eyes and the struggle in her silence. He knew she often forgot, but he never minded. He reminded her over and over with love. Chika loved her for who she was, and Adaize loved him too, in her own quiet way. But Ngozi and Ifeoma, jealousy had grown in their hearts like bitter weeds. They smiled with their mouths, but their hearts were dark. One day they came to Adaize with a new hair cream. Sister, they said, this will make your hair even more beautiful. Adaize, trusting them, used it, but it was a lie. Within minutes, her head began to burn, her hair fell out, her scalp blistered, her beauty, the crown she never asked for, was taken from her. But worse than the hair was what happened inside her. She began to forget even more. Some days she didn't know her own name. Some nights she cried looking at her reflection, not knowing who looked back. Her dreams of finishing school faded. Our friends disappeared, but Chika stayed. He took her to the best doctors. He sat with her when she forgot who he was. He told her the same stories every night. He held her hand and said, even if you forget everything, I will remember for both of us. People asked, why are you still with her? And he said, because love remembers what beauty forgets. Adaisi never became the same again. But every morning, Chika would look into her eyes and say, you are still the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. And though she no longer knew why, she would smile